Hi guys, welcome. All right, so really quick this morning, I'm gonna do an energy check-in for you guys. This is gonna be for masculine and feminine energy. So if you guys are just coming in, welcome. This is gonna be a general check-in. Oh, look at that. We have a tarot card that is mixed in, and look at this. Let's see, it's the sun. I love it. I love it. I was wondering where this card was for this deck, and there it was. I love it. So we got some beautiful clarity coming in for good morning. We have some clarity coming in for this collective. All right, let me turn on my light really quick. Let's make this a little bit more bright. All right, so if you guys are just coming in, this is going to be a general check-in, and this is for masculine, feminine energy. This is for the collective. So you are both energies. Hi, honey. You guys are both energies. So if you're watching this, you're going to get a full reading for yourself. So I'm going to sit down really quick. So you guys are at the very top. I'm at the very bottom. So I won't be able to see if you guys are saying things, but please talk to each other. This is how it works. All right. I'm going to go straight for the jugular. I'm going to tell you what the divine energy is showing you what not to do. So we're going to go to this deck right here. So let's take a look and see. If you guys are just coming in, this is general. I'm going to tap into divine masculine first. So we're going to do masculine energy. Remember, your masculine energy is your thoughts, it's your belief systems, it's the action that you're taking, not taking. Can you guys see that? Good. I am wearing clothing. I'm not naked under here. I'm just kidding. All right, if you guys are just coming in, welcome. All right, let's see. Divine masculine, what is going on with you? Now, remember, divine masculine can be a female or a male, so gender is important, but not in this reading. It's about energy. Your thoughts, your actions, your behavior. We have surrender to inner peace. I love this. It says cultivate inner peace on a daily basis. In quiet meditative moments, focus on stillness within and enjoy this inner refuge. Others will feel your good vibes too, and your life will flow more easily. With this is the sacral chakra in this deck. So I feel like for many of you, divine masculines, it's your sexual energy. It's your mother energy, because the sacral chakra is where the mother sits. Now, it could be sexual energy. Some of you guys, are coming in with codependencies, addictions, and for some of you guys, it is porn addiction. It is masturbating. And there's nothing wrong with that as long as there's a healthy, take on it, right? Some of you guys, you're using it to distract your energy. This could be codependency to alcohol, drugs. This could be social media. This could be something that is distracting you away from the inner work. So find what your peace is and really start going towards that. All right, let's see. I'm going to go to the future higher self, right? Messages, divine masculine. All right, we have dedication coming in. Stay dedicated to your goals, efforts that will reap success. Some of you guys are focused on work. Some of you guys with this inner peace, it's a workaholic energy. You guys are overworking yourselves, right? So at the end of the day, right, it could be that you're overly indulging in something, or there's some sort of overwhelming energy. You're giving access to something that is too much in your field, right? This could be overthinking too. So just take a look at where you are overly giving or not giving enough to. That's another thing that's coming in. I feel like there's a lack energy. But dedication talks about really putting your energy into something that really truly is in alignment with your desire. Some of you guys, you are working towards a career or a accomplishment, like an achievement, and maybe you're putting a lot of work into it and there's not enough balance for your inner peace. So, all right, we have confession. Ooh, somebody wants to say something. Releasing a secret, pursuing virtue through honesty. All right, well, maybe you guys want to communicate something to yourselves, to someone, maybe your divine feminine, or this could be somebody coming towards you and spilling their truth. But there's something that's being hidden here, and that's why we had the sun that came out, right? So divine masculines, it's something's trying to come in, or at least something is trying to like nudge you so that you can go towards your truth and your honesty. Some of you guys, you're going to find something out with your feminine. and that's going to trigger you. And because I see a lot of fire here, it's going to move you towards peace, right? Some of you guys, this is an apology to your feminine at the end of the day, right? Because you have an awakening at the bottom of the deck. I'll put that in there for you if you really want to see it, because I saw it and I thought you should know. I thought I'd confess to you that you're having an awakening. All right, we have number 11, clear energy blocks, activating the higher chakras. Now, when the masculine wakes up, he usually opens up the root chakra, the sacral chakra, and the solar plexus. Those are the lower chakras. And a lot of times what happens with the masculine is they're very materialistic, they're very codependent, and also they are very much in their egos. And it's a lot of magnetism, but it's magnetism in a negative way. It's egoic based. What happens then is once the masculine starts to really start to see that a lot of those ego based structures are falling apart, all of a sudden the heart opens up, these higher chakras. We have the heart chakra, throat chakra, third eye, and crown, and then you keep going, right? So I feel like divine masculine, something's going to happen. Something's going to disrupt your peace because you're not really building peace in a solid way, in a secure way to protect yourself. You're doing this maybe for others, or you're trying to go towards something that truly isn't in alignment with you, and you're waking up to the fact that this isn't working. There's a realization here, a shift here, a discovery here, right? And maybe it's your feminine that's waking you up. I said some shit yesterday on a live, right? I was really angry and I was channeling the feminine. So we got to get out this anger somehow, ladies and gentlemen. So masculine, your heart's going to open. It's all about you, 1-1. We have another 1-1. The chosen one, the fast track to ascension. Some of you guys are twin flames. You're on the fast pass. That's what I call it. So things are going to happen very quickly now, especially because of the fact that the collective is transitioning into the 5D. I feel like for many of you guys, you are in maybe contact, or you are in this twin flame journey, and you might be walking the path by yourself, but you're never alone. Your higher self is with you. Your soul is with you. Your divine feminine can feel you. You really have to understand, if you are the divine masculine, you have to understand yourself, and then you also have to understand the divine feminine. She is paralleling, she is sharing this journey with you. So that's kind of why I was angry a little bit yesterday on the live. If divine masculines, you get super triggered by me already, don't watch the live I did yesterday. Just forewarning you, right? Because I pissed some people off and I don't give a shit. Divine masculines have to wake up. So I'm a part of that collective that has to wake them up. So divine masculines are very angry at themselves. Fire. Right? So, but they're not motivated to move, or they're not really moving in the direction that they're meant to move in. So the anger is what's going to move them. All right, we have 1-1. Can't get no better than this. We have a karmic relationship, releasing the past. Divine masculines, karmic relationships can be another person, right? It could be a romantic person. It could be soulmates. It could be your parents. It could be your friends. It could be a job situation. It could be whatever is karmic. There's a lesson here. Are you learning the lesson? Are you dedicated to the wrong areas of your life, to the wrong people in your life? Are these people truly allowing you to grow and to learn, right? Are you really moving in a direction where you feel like you're going towards something that is meant for you? Or is this person's situation blocking you? Are you constantly second guessing yourself? Are you minimizing yourself? Are you being drained? Are you walking the path that is truly making you happy, giving you peace? Or are you kind of stuck in this limbo? Because it looks like something's coming in, or someone's coming in to test that and to show you that you're actually not in alignment. You have a lot of 1-1s. This is self. It has nothing to do with your feminine. It has nothing to do with your mother. It has nothing to do with your father. This is about you holding energy where you shouldn't be holding it, and things that you shouldn't be holding on to. Limiting beliefs, emotions that you're suppressing or maybe have repressed, right? Thoughts that you truly are really afraid to sit down and have, right? And this could be towards your feminine. This could be towards the situation that you're in. Get it out. Like, seriously, get it out. There's no time for that. There's no time for shenanigans, right? This is about you at the end of the day. And if you're that divine masculine that really doesn't care about yourself, oh, you're gonna have a massive awakening. Don't know what to say to that one. But you might be seeing a lot of 1-1s. You might be seeing a lot of synchronicities, right? You could be seeing your twins, I don't know, birthday, name, right? You could be constantly thinking about your twin, and there's a message somewhere, right, in there. Your twin is trying to tell you something in the ethers. Pay attention to that. All right, let's go to tarot. All right, we have the Hanged Man. Of course we do. The Hanged Man is not just about being stuck, right? The Hanged Man talks about doing this on purpose. Like, this beautiful lion sticks himself in a net, right? And then hangs himself upside down. He does this. That's what the Hangman does. The Hangman intentionally does this so he can see the world differently. And here's a mouse, right? Is he doing anything about it? He cannot now, right? So sometimes, Divine Masculines, you have to ask yourself why you're putting yourself in the situation that you're putting yourself into, and then what's happening to you. It's not to show you that you're making mistakes. It's to show you that sometimes, unconsciously, without being aware, you're putting yourself in situations because it's a repeated pattern of behavior that you learned maybe when you were a child, a young adult, how to minimize yourself, how to cage yourself, how to not take care of yourself, or to even consider yourself, right? But the Hangman talks about having an awakening. The Hangman talks about going down a intentional path so that you can start to see your life differently, to make different choices. We have the Hierophant energy. So beautiful Taurus energy coming in. Hierophant talks about a spiritual lesson, a spiritual teacher. It's the number 5, right, is coming in. And what it's trying to show you is there's some sort of change that needs to happen. I love how the man and the beast, right? So this could be, and it's interesting because it reminds me of the Strength card. The Strength card, though, there's a woman. In this card, there is a man with a bison here, right? And then you got this beautiful lion at the end of the day. So I want you guys to really, like, Divine Masculines, really ask yourself, what's the spiritual lesson? Now, this can also be a spiritual marriage, right? This could be the Divine Feminine maybe coming back into your life, or you trying to manifest, because the Hangman, when the Hangman starts to see things, there's an enlightenment happening. And maybe there's something that you're not seeing about this Divine Feminine that now is going to show, and it's going to, in some way, move you. The Hierophant also talks about a marriage. So some of you guys, you might be in a situation where you're married, like it could be a sacred marriage, right? Or it could just be a traditional marriage. But this talks about doing things in the conventional way, right? So there could be something with religion, with culture, or with something in your life that you're trying to follow this protocol, this guideline, and maybe you got to look at this differently. You're trying to do the right thing, Divine Masculine, maybe, but it's not panning out because maybe your right thing isn't doing it by A, B, C, D, E, F, G. Maybe it's because you have to do things out of that order because that's very unique to you. So take a look at things differently. 5 comes with change. There she is. There's your Empress. Right, we got Taurus energy, we got Taurus Libra energy. Very interesting here. I do feel for many of you guys, I talked about this last night, you guys have a lot of feminine trauma, sacral chakra, mother trauma. You Divine Masculines, you're dealing with maybe a karmic situation that has to deal with somebody that is coming in and trying to insert their energy into your life. And this might be a female, it could be your Divine Feminine, or it could be another feminine. And again, it could be anybody. There is somebody here that is either on your mind or in your energy field or in your life. Either way, whoever this is, I feel this can also be you, Divine Masculine. This is you maybe opening up your heart chakra. I feel as though this energy here, if it isn't a person, then it's fertility. It's something coming towards you because there's growth. You might not be going towards it. You might be kind of in the stuck energy, but something is trying to come towards you to provide you some sort of forward movement. She is usually a sign of fertility, manifestation. She is all about intuition. She's all about growing. She's all about cultivating. She's heart-based, she's compassionate, she is loving, but she is also the Empress. She does not fuck around, right? She will tell you exactly where she's at, and if you can meet her, cool, but she will never drop down to a king or a queen. She will stay in her Empress energy, and she will sit still. So some of you masculines, you might have to sit down. And I told you guys this on another live. Sit down. Sit with your feelings. Sit with your thoughts. Ask yourself where it is that you want to move to, where you want to go, right? And then allow yourself baby steps to get there, right? Some of you guys are literally bringing too much into your plate and you're distracting your energy from doing the inner work. And the divine is calling you out. Some of you guys, you are stuck in a situation where you want to move forward, maybe with your divine feminine, but you have to see it differently. She's coming in and she's sitting still. I know I am, right? And there's magnetism here. You want to create a life with her. That's what it looks like. This is a sacred marriage. You know she's your person, right? And I'm just talking to a very small number of you that like really have to hear this. You know she's your person, but you're stuck somewhere in your life. She's giving you the space and the time to move in the direction you need to move. But she's not going to sit there for very long. She is an empress. And another emperor will come in and start to court her, pursue her. So, I don't know. Maybe this is a time thing for divine masculines, right? Maybe this is something where the divine masculine feels like he's running out of time. He's going to lose this feminine. That does happen, y'all. Ooh, this is why I made this deck. Oh, this is why I made this deck a double and a trouble. Look at that, Empress again. We got double Empress with a Wheel of Fortune, and we got a mother effing Tower. I told you, masculine, this is about timing. This is about your mind. The Tower always gets hit at the top because that represents the mind, right? Look at all this fire I was telling you about, divine masculine. Something is happening in your life. There's big, massive changes. There is a lot of aha moments. I feel it's going to happen to this masculine. I felt it yesterday. That's why I was so angry. The divine is going to come in. Your soul is going to come in, divine masculine. This is Rapunzel letting down her hair. And look at him. He's down here. But let me tell you about Rapunzel. Rapunzel has long ass hair. Why didn't she use her hair to get down? Hello, hanged man. Looking at things differently. It's not about your feminine trying to rescue you. It's not about this empress coming in and waking you up. She's been trying to do that, right? She goes from this hot red yellow. I'm sorry, yellow. She goes from this hot red yellow. I like that. Hot red yellow. Hot red yellow. That's where we're getting it from. Hot red yellow. She is going from this red root chakra, grounding, anchoring to this beautiful white, innocent, purifying energy. She's trying to clear something out. Are you in her way? Right? And you do. You maybe have her on your mind or whatever the situation is that you're trying to birth. You're trying to create something. It doesn't necessarily have to be with this feminine. It could be, right, at the end of the day. I feel for many of you guys, the universe is going to come in, wreck your shit, right, and really like bring you down to nothing. And then the universe is going to show you like, hey, she's here to help you if you want to. Right? Or something's going to come in, or someone's going to come in, or many of you guys are going to do the mother trauma healing, right? Because there's two empresses here. That is a huge sign from the universe that you better work on your divine feminine energy with it. If you don't want to call it mother trauma, then go and heal your feminine energy, your feelings, your intuition, your connection to the divine. And all of a sudden, the wheel starts to take a different turn, right? So I feel like for many of you guys, you're going to prick your finger, right? And all of a sudden, it's going to hurt, and you're going to realize that you did that. Nobody else did it. You've been pricking your finger. You've been hurting yourself. Those thoughts, those inactions, or those actions, your behaviors, your choices all led you to where you're at. Nobody else had a hand in that. Maybe people pushed you. Maybe people gave you wrong direction, but you chose to take that and run with it. All right, we have the Four of Swords coming in. At the bottom of the deck, we have the Ace of Swords. There she is, the Queen of Cups, because that's what we are. Just saying, we're big love bugs. As much as we get mad, we love you. Eight of Swords. You are thinking about her. Three of Pentacles, but there's your own head. Ten of Swords. Betrayal. This is the ultimate betrayal because it's self-betrayal, right? Ten of Swords. Ten of Swords, Divine Masculine, take a break. Hanged Man, Four of Swords. This is taking a time out with the things in your life and really sitting down and asking yourself what you're thinking about. What are the words, right? What are the words that are coming out of your mouth to other people? What are you saying to yourself? Because this is an inner dialogue. What truth do you want to speak out? Are you speaking that truth out? And is it loving? Is it something that's going to move you forward in positivity, right? Or are you lacking this Queen of Cups energy? Now, this can also be how you see your feminine or how you see the feminine in your life. Some of you guys, you are with karmic partners and you're choosing not to be with your feminine. That's okay. That's a lesson to learn. Some of you guys were with catalyst twins, right? Or catalyst divine counterparts. Or some of you guys are with facilitators, right? The facilitators are preppers so that you can go towards your twin eventually at some point. But you're in your own way. 8 of Swords. You're in your head, divine masculine. You need to stop that, right? And you want something. You want some sort of collaboration. This could be in a work situation where you're going towards people that are going to help you, right? To elevate, to bring the money in, to bring the projects in, whatever it may be. But this is also the marriage card. This is also the marriage card. And who you married to? Your feminine. So this could talk about inner union. This doesn't have to mean a physical union. This could be the divine feminine within you that is coming through, trying to get your attention, but you keep pushing your feelings aside. Stop. Stop. You got the queen of feelings. You got the mother of feelings. You got the mother of feelings. I don't know what to tell you. Right? Get out of your own way. 10 of Swords. You're breaking your own heart, divine masculine. And then you're breaking your feminine's heart. Stop doing that. What you do to yourself, you do to her energetically. That's what I was mad about yesterday. Don't watch the live if you're going to get triggered. Right? Especially my twin. I will trigger the shit out of you. You will get mad at me. And then we're going to have some words. At the end of the day, 10 of Swords talks about an ending, right? To a new beginning. It's in the same suit. I gotta be careful with that, right? There it is. You got an ace, you got a 4, you got an 8, you got a 10. Eventually, divine masculine, you're gonna hurt yourself. You're gonna see that you've been hurting yourself. And the universe is gonna wake you up to a tower moment. You might find yourself by yourself, or you might do this, you might isolate, because you now have to really reevaluate what it is in your life that you have to really take a hold of. Some of you guys, masculines, you've just been kind of zombieing it, like just going towards something because it's just there, right? Stop doing that. This is taking the time to really intentionally do the work, right? Now, some of you guys, you're overworking it and you need a break. You really do, because in your mental mind, you're just going, and you're not stopping to feel. You're not stopping to enjoy life. And that's why your soul is like surrendered to the inner peace. Right? Confession. Tell yourself what you need to really, truly tell yourself. Don't lie to yourself. And dedication is there. You know, this talks about dedication. This talks about dedication. She is a dedicated empress at the end of the day, right? She's very loyal. Some of you guys, you really have to look at loyalty. You might have not, you might not have people in your life that are very loyal to you. And you really have to like sit with that and appraise some of the shit that's in your life. There's a new beginning here. You have 1, 1, 1, 1 here, right? And this is an ending. This is a 1 and a 0. So masculine, you're about to have a very beautiful awakening, or you're going through this massive awakening. Rock through it, man. If anybody can do it, you could do it. Your feminine has faith in you, by the way, right? She wouldn't be showing up twice, right? And I did this on purpose. I combined it 2 decks. Right? And here it is, 2 of Wands. You're going to have to make a choice at some point. Do you go in the direction that you're being led to by your higher self? Or are you going to stay where you are and where you've always been? Doesn't matter. That's your journey, right? So divine masculine, this is what I have for you. All right, divine feminine, let's do a check-in for your butt. Look at that. There could be a friendship coming in, right? And you're manifesting this. This could be a reunion. Look at that. You're showing up as this emperor. I love it for you, right? I love it. 3 of Wands. You're talking 2 of Wands, 3 of Wands. Look at how the universe does this, right? I just literally picked up a deck, split it, and this is what it's telling me. Do you see how the universe just loves you so much? It's trying to give you the messages very clearly. Very clearly. Some of you guys, dedication is what you need to work on. You need to be dedicated to your self journey, not to other people's journeys. Maybe that's the karmic lesson you need to learn, is that you're giving too much time and space to somebody else. All right. Or you need to give time and space to someone that you really, truly want to honor. Because as you give them time and space, like your feminine, you are truly honoring yourself. Your feminine is another version of you. All right, let's see what we got. Divine feminine. You're welcome, honey. All right, Divine Femme. Oh, you get two. Wee. Oh, I'm going to show you this one. It says, surrender fear. Right? Let go of the fearful stories you are telling yourself. Stay in the moment. Focus on solutions and celebrate every baby step forward. That's your challenge. Surrender to silence. In quiet meditation or contemplation, let go and enter the stillness within. Silence can heal and replenish you. Four of Swords. Your dude just had Four of Swords. Look at you guys paralleling. Right? Mirroring. Surrender to rest and